What is up, my dudes? It's Cass. Welcome to Keto with Cass. We are going to cook a quick 30-minute meal today. It's rainbow veggies with chicken, and it's only on one pan, so no dishes. That's the best thing about it. You can start with any array of veggies that you want. We're going to do some peppers, onions, some radish, some broccoli, anything. I try to do colors of the rainbow. So you're going to go ahead and start with that. Cut it into some slices here. I usually do about a half an onion because they can get a little carby, especially if you're cooking them down. And they can be pretty thick chunks. We're going to spread them out here. Onion, we're going to go ahead and do red. I'm going to do red radishes. Now, cooking time on these all vary. So you're going to have to, like a root vegetable is going to take a little longer. So I cut them a little smaller than I would cut the bell pepper that I did. A quarter each, so cut them into eighths. Any vegetables you have in your fridge is fine. And if you only have a couple vegetables, then you don't have to do the full rainbow veggie. In the summer, I'll do this on the grill. I'll put it on a broiler pan and I will grill it. The easiest way I found to deseed a bell pepper is to just cut it in half and pop the seeds out. Give it a little spank. So these I usually put in maybe 4, and then I'll just cut it the short way. Okay. So yeah, I'm doing 2 reds, but again, whatever you want. I'm doing 2 oranges too today, actually. I did some carrots. Don't get on me about the carrots. A few carrots are not going to keep you out of ketosis. Keto police. There's nothing on my pan, by the way. All the juices that come off of these make it pretty non-stick, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so there's my red and my white. Go ahead with the orange. I'm gonna take this one. Now the same's gonna go for the carrots. You're gonna want to cut them a little smaller because they take longer to cook. And I actually like my carrots with a little bite to them, so I'll probably just cut them into thirds. Okay, small ones like that you can just throw in the pan. These are pretty small, so I think I'm just going to cut them in half. Okay, so go ahead and just arrange, scooch it all, fill in all the available space here on your pan. That was my kid. Take some olive oil, just give it a little drizzle. And then we are going to do some salt and pepper. So I just buy for my chicken, I buy the soup blend of the little herbs. And I just take some sprigs of thyme. And I also actually usually throw a couple sprigs on there while it's roasting. And then when it's done, I can pull the thyme off too. They're all roasted. Okay, and you know what? I have some rosemary too, and I love rosemary. I'm not putting some of that on there. Do whatever you like. I've done this with curry before. I've done it with just salt and pepper and whatever. You're gonna take it's like a cookie cooling wrap. Yeah, just make sure it's stable. It's not gonna go anywhere. And what I do is I put my chicken on top of here so that all the drippings from the chicken go onto the vegetables, and it's so good. So go ahead and get your chicken out. And I actually cut these in half. Pat them dry. I also trim all my little pieces here. So generally right here by the tenderloin, there's like a weird little vein usually. I cut that. My dogs yep, he knows what's happening over here. Give Artie and Bowie some snacks. Alright, and then also right here along the side, there's usually this little seam. It doesn't hurt you, I just don't like it. So I cut it off. You know who does like it? And then I cut it in half, kind of diagonal. Okay, all these bad boys are all trimmed up. We're gonna go ahead and get the seasoning ready for them. Also behind me, I have my oven preheated to 375. So this is the black garlic. It is a fermented garlic, and I am going to grind it up here so that I can slather it on my chicken. These are the little black cloves, and I'm going to mash it up. So the texture of it is kind of crazy. It's soft, and you wouldn't think that. It's almost like a paste. So I'm gonna put this in a bowl with some salt and pepper. So that's what it looks like after you mash it. Salt. And I am just going and grinding that into the paste. And then we are going to add pepper. And again, I love rosemary, so I am actually going to add some rosemary to this as well. Easiest way to get this off is to go in the opposite direction of the leaves. Like that. Get a little rough chop. Yes, I washed my knife after I carved the chicken. Okay. Go ahead and add the rosemary. So now you have this pretty little seasoning bowl. I'm going to go ahead and mix it up. And I'm actually going to loosen it up a little bit with some olive oil so that I can smear it on the chicken. A little olive oil. I'm going to go ahead and season it with this little paste here. That's where it gets messy, guys. Just use your fingers. And again, if you don't want to use the black garlic, you don't have to. Just do your own seasoning. Salt, pepper, whatever you want. Okay. Does not look appetizing, but I promise it'll be good. We had a little extra of the seasoned olive oil in here. You can just go ahead and pour that over, and anything else will go down in the veggies. Okay, so that took me, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 minutes, 15 minutes maybe, to cut, season, get this whole pan ready. We're going to go ahead and add a little more salt and pepper to the chicken. And we're going to bake it at 375 for about 20 to 25 minutes. These are pretty small pieces actually, so I'm going to go for 20. If you don't cut yours down this small and you keep them bigger, I would do closer to probably 30 to 35. We don't want a medium rare chicken. Okay, pepper's good. We got a little more salt here. I like my chicken buddy. Ew. Alright guys, I will show you what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. Alright, so when it comes out of the oven, this is what it looks like. You go ahead and pull your chicken off the top. Put it aside. Okay. This is what your veggies look like. Now if you like yours like a little more charred or brown, you know, like the broccoli's pretty brown, you can put this in for a couple minutes before the chicken, but this is how I like mine. I like mine with a little bite to it. The broccoli is perfect. Go ahead and give it a stir. There's your roast thyme. You can add that to the top if you want, whatever you want to do. Okay. You can serve this with mashed turnips or salad, whatever you like. We just eat it like this, just the chicken and the veggies. That's enough for us. So that's an easy keto dinner. You can see all the juices that came off the chicken that are now in the vegetables. See here, it's the olive oil and the chicken juice. It just gives it a lot of flavor. Now you can also do this with chicken thighs or anything like that. You can do it with skin on if you want, and you're going to get a lot more juices from something like that, obviously. You just have to adjust your cooking time to make sure that your chicken doesn't overcook or undercook. But the juices from the chicken on the vegetables, so good. Chicken. Perfectly juicy chicken. Alright, that's it. If you make this, tag me in it so I can applaud your success. If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. Please ring the bell. And I'll hopefully get you guys some more easy, fast recipes. I think next we are doing coffee cake, so stay tuned for that.